Hey guys, I hope you like my hair. I know it's been a while. Actually, no, I just recently posted a, a cover a cover of a Disney song that I covered. Wait, a cover of a Disney song, a cover of a part of your world. But I'm actually making this video to kind of speak just to pose a question about the Bruce Jenner sex change. And I just thought it was interesting because, you know, I'm, I just would like to, to get you guys to, maybe think about this. But so, you know how, like, especially women, so you know when you're growing up, right? And especially, what am I trying to say? So you know how, like, as women, we're constantly told that we should love ourselves and love our bodies and not feel fat or not feel ugly and not feel like you have to look like a model or Photoshop or wear a ton of makeup or, get plastic surgery and all these things. And um, I thought it was interesting because, you know, a lot of mainstream media tells women that it's like to love yourself. And, I remember, I don't know which magazine it was. I think it was uh, that one magazine with that one lady who was a judge on Runway or something like that. And they featured Drew Barrymore not wearing any makeup. And I even recall that one girl, that one teenager who sued, like I think it was Teen Vogue that she sued. It was some really big magazine, and she sued Teen Vogue, I believe. And she sued Teen Vogue for photoshopping women, their models. And so I just found it interesting that now that we have Bruce Jenner who wants to change his gender, we're like all for it. Like we're all for him changing his physical body. And I just thought, you know, all this time, here we are encouraging women to love themselves and to not be bulimic or anorexic because they should love their bodies and we shouldn't, you know, want to look a certain way or look like someone or be like a certain girl or act like a certain person. We should be ourselves, and yet we get we get a completely different message when, like, Bruce Jenner comes around and says he wants to change his natural male body. I mean, I'm just thinking, like, who was there by his side telling him to love himself and to love his natural body? Was it not beautiful already in its natural form? And I just recall when in high school and middle school I would write things on the mirror and on my closet telling myself that I was ugly. I would write those things like, you are ugly. Like I would write that to myself, to read that, to tell myself that every day. Like I would have the lowest self-esteem. I was completely unhappy with myself. And over time I started to gain more confidence. Like I started to just push past all the teasing, the bullying about my weight and everything, and and I don't care about what those people said about me or what I said to myself. I pushed past that temporary state of unhappiness that simply required a different a change of mindset. That simply required someone telling me that I was beautiful, and I had to have, like, my cousins would constantly remind me, Serena, you're beautiful, you don't have to change. And when people would tell me that, I would believe them. I'd be like, you know what, yeah, you're right, I don't have to feel like I need to look like a certain girl and this and that, because I should love myself for who I am. Why isn't it a bit strange that the same approach wasn't taken with Bruce Jenner? Is it because he has all this a ton of money that he's able to afford changing himself that we're off for him changing himself? I mean, and I just think it's strange too that the media encourages so heavily on women to love their bodies, yet there's nothing about men loving their natural bodies. I mean, I just thought that was a thought. It's a thought. I would always think like if I simply would change myself, that I would be happy. I wonder, I wonder how Bruce Jenner feels.